All right, welcome to the second review slash impressions video of the evening. This time, Dwarf's Adventure. Creation, exploration, survival, strategy, roguelike. Can you find the exit and complete all the objectives proposed in each dungeon? Create your own levels and share them with the community via the workshop. Show the world your own creations. Right, so Dwarf's Adventure is an old-school dungeon creation exploration game. Explore the levels or create your own to share them for others to play. Move tile by tile and take decisions on every corner. As a dwarf, you are the most prolific dungeon explorer in the world. No other dwarf has accomplished what you did, and yet here you are, looking for new dungeons to explore. Your objective is quite simple. Find the exits of the dungeon while you complete the objectives proposed. But watch out, you have to survive and manage your resources. Find loot to stay alive, fight monsters, avoid traps, you know the deal. Enjoy a unique gameplay close to some 90s games. They want to say Dungeon Explorer, but they can't say Dungeon Explorer. Where you need to decide what to do in each section of the dungeon and wait your next spot to make a new decision. That makes the game more strategic about what to do. Right, so this game was given to Petty for review, or at least impressions. So, what are your impressions of Dwarf's Adventure?
It's overall meh. Like, it's inoffensive, but at the same time, we've definitely played more interesting, I guess,
I see the graphics aren't ASCII.
Yeah. That's always a plus. But yeah. Literally the game is just pick a direction and your dwarf will either go to their death or make it to the end of the screen and you can pick another direction.
See, this is the... What's the word I'm looking for here? The issue, here we go, with covering early access stuff. Because this is the early access framework. Because I'm reading the early access notes, and, okay, how is the full version planned to differ from the early access version? I expect to have more content and new game modes like advanced combat mode with different mechanics from the current combat system. More tile sets to choose from to allow more variety within the level editor. New enemies, new traps, new mission objectives. Because sometimes when early access, they mean polish. Sometimes it's just the framework of a game. It looks like this is one of those.
Like, it's at least functioning, which props for that. We have had far worse early access games.
Yes, we have.
God.
Hell, we've had worse, quote unquote, finished games. But that aside, is there anything else going on?
Your stamina ticks down each tile you move, and once you're in a direction, you can't stop until you hit a wall, or another direction you can go.
Right. See, here we go. What is the current state of the early access version? The game is playable with basic features. You can play the game as it is. You can check all the included things in the About section of the game to get a better idea of what's included. However, I want your help to include the things I didn't thought about it. For example, I want to add gameplay changes like the combat mode, other mission objectives, which means adding more changes to how the game is played at the moment. But that's my roadmap. What's yours? Well, Petty?
I honestly didn't mess with the, build your own map thing a lot, and I don't know if there's a nice way to share stuff yet. So
Well,
I
through the
guess.
workshop. It said it was doing it through Steam Workshop.
I must. Sometimes the tab doesn't want to open up on my computer, like when you go into a Steam game. I didn't see the Workshop tab light up saying it was Workshop compatible.
I see.
So either it's not 100% ready yet, or Steam is just being dumb. So I guess that's kind of. Hopefully it's not broken or whatever. Anyway, you were saying? Sorry.
Yeah. Well, anything like in regards to the combat system, or...
Combat is just, you knock into a dude, you keep grinding till one falls over.
I'm like, how Esian?
Very much biggest number wins.
Yes. And apparently the early access period will be about 9 months.
Damn.
Like, at least that's the projection here.
Yeah, we've also heard that before.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, you basically just keep going in a dungeon until you find the end. You find the end, or the end finds you. Cough, cough, you die.
Sounds like there needs to be more to do.
Yeah, there really isn't.
Well, file that under improvements that the game could make.
I mean, they did say it has basic content.
Yes.
Indeed.
And this is kind of the problem with basic. There's not a lot to expend upon.
Mm-hmm. And also, the loot's randomly generated, so...
Well, it says it's a roguelike.
Yeah, I mean, fair. But it's like, say you could find everything, but, like, the enemy there is always going to be there at the end that just killed me.
Right.
So, it's very much... I could do everything correctly and still lose. Which I know that's kind of the thing about roguelikes, but
yeah,
it doesn't make it good.
I mean, it's kind of the nature of the beast. Anyway, so in terms of pricing, the current build at time of recording in mid-January of 2023 is $6.99. And will the game be priced differently during and after early access? Yes, the price will be increased as the game ends the early access status. So it's one of these that the more content and features gets added, the more it's going to cost. But I suppose the question to ask at this juncture is it worth a $7 investment at this early stage?
I guess if you can find something interesting in the community-driven stuff, then maybe, but like, say you just want to play the built-in levels, no. Also, I don't believe the other characters have been implemented yet. So, any other questions, comments, concerns?
I don't think so.
music almost feels like they kind of pulled it from Lord of the Rings, and not in the good way. The way that I'm shocked lawyers are not knocking on the door kind of way.
Hmm.
Like, I don't think it's the exact same music, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. Now we should probably wrap this up.
Yep.
All right. So that'll about do it for Dwarf's adventure. Be sure to tune in after the break, as the Galax will be reviewing Nescape.